Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Tarot with Talia. This reading is for the sign of Taurus for the month of January 2026, and this is a love reading for you, Taurus. I've pulled three initial cards for you: the Four of Wands, the Strength card, and the Page of Wands. I've also pulled one card for you from the Romance Angels deck, which says Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Now, we're going to focus on this card for a minute because most of the time, if you see something like this, you will immediately think, oh my gosh, my significant other is probably going to propose to me. Oh, this involves marriage. I'm going to be married soon. For those of you that are Tauruses watching this and you're expecting this with your partner, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, this reading is not for you. I have already clarified the three initial cards here, and as beautiful as they look, this message here can be very misleading, but the clarifiers have given the true story. It says this situation involves marriage because it does. It involves more than one marriage. You get my drift? Yes, there's infidelity going on all up and through this relationship, Taurus. And no one's to blame here because we don't know yet if this is your doing, if it's your partner's doing, if, both of you have decided you wanted an open marriage. There's many ways that this could happen. But also take a really close look at the couple in this picture. The wife is looking up at him in awe, like she is just so excited to be on his arm as his wife. And the man looks like he has just realized he's made a huge mistake. That maybe this is not what he should have done. This is possibly not what he wanted. Look at his face. He does not seem into it at all. It almost seems like this is an arranged marriage. Intuitively, I am feeling that this could definitely resonate with someone who may be watching that was in an arranged marriage. Now, that's not super common in the U.S. Doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. But for those of you that are my international viewers, this could resonate with you. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. So we have the Four of Wands. I'm sure if you watch enough tarot, you're familiar with this card. This is a family card. It's full of love and it has children and all these little woodland creatures running around. It's a very happy picture. It could definitely mean there is marriage involved in this reading. The question is it a happy marriage? It's being clarified with you, Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles. Remember that gender does not matter in tarot. So if you're male or female, or however you identify, this could definitely be you if you're a Taurus. But we have you here as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is just saying to me that Taurus, you are married possibly, or in a long-term committed relationship with your partner. You've likely been in this relationship for quite a long time. Here's where things kind of got a little sticky, if I might say. When I clarified the Queen of Pentacles, it was clarified with the King of Wands. So in some readings, when a suit card is being clarified by another, it can mean that you're in the energy of this person, of this type of sign. This is a fire sign, so an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. But intuitively, I'm picking up that this could be your spouse, Taurus. You could be married to an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. But that's not all, because the King of Wands is being clarified by the Queen of Swords. There's three people here. Already, first three cards pulled. That means that this is a possible love triangle. If the King of Wands is not your partner, Taurus, this Queen of Swords could definitely be your partner. This is an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. The Queen of Swords is being clarified by none other than the Ace of Swords. This is also why I think the Queen of Swords could definitely be your partner or spouse, because of the card that clarifies it. Meaning there is a lot that this queen has to say. It's a possibility that there has been communication between all three of these people. You, Taurus, as the Queen of Pentacles, whomever this King of Wands is, and whomever this Queen of Swords may be. The communication has not been nice. Intuitively, I'm feeling that something was revealed. There's a possibility, Taurus, that more than one person holds your heart. You are having a difficult time trying to figure out who you want to be with. Even though you may be married, you've fallen for someone else, or someone else has possibly fallen for you. Again, if this is not you, this could be your partner. Either way, you or your partner are trying to find the strength and the guts to come forward and say that this is happening. And this is only if your partner doesn't already know. I'm getting two different readings here. I'm getting that I'm dealing with Tauruses out there who are in a committed relationship or marriage, but have fallen for someone else, or someone has fallen for them. I'm also getting that this is an open marriage, but Taurus, there's a possibility you are deciding that you want to be with the person that you pulled into this open relationship with. Okay, those are the two things that I'm picking up on. Please comment and let me know if any of this resonates, because I would love to know if this is picking up with anybody. And usually I'm pulling in the energy that I feel, not only from the cards, but also from viewers. But the Strength card is being clarified again with you, Taurus, a King of Pentacles. So this could be you trying to work up the nerve to actually tell your significant other that you're possibly in love with someone else. And it's difficult for you with this Two of Pentacles. You see, he has two pentacles in his hand, trying to figure out, well, which one should I go with? Which is better? Trying to find reasoning behind, like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I be with him or her? You don't know. You are really stuck in your head about this, trying to figure out if the next move you make is going to be the right one, or if it's going to completely shatter things in your life. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, Taurus, is the Two of Cups. So this just confirms that you feel very strongly about both of these people that you're involved with, which is why it's making the decision so hard. And they both feel very strongly about you, and you know this. Your biggest dilemma is that you don't know who you're going to have to leave out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. Somebody is getting left behind. And you have to be the one to tell them, most likely. Or Taurus, if this is not you, then your partner is trying to figure out how to tell you this. And oops, I've just revealed it to you. That this is probably the type of communication that is soon to come your way once they have made up their mind about how they want to communicate this to you. Now, what I will say is with this King of Cups clarifying the Five of Pentacles, they do not take this lightly. I kind of feel, Taurus, that if this is you, how do I put this? Because I don't want to make it sound like these things just happen when it comes to infidelity and you can't help it and it should be okay. But I will say this is not something that you expected. This is not something that you were looking for. Like, I don't feel that you went out seeking someone else for a lot of you Tauruses. It just kind of happened. Like you ended up meeting someone, maybe having a conversation that was, totally lighthearted and just friendly. And it's a possibility this person came on to you or gave such a great impression that you could not get them off of your mind. And then one thing led to another. Next thing you know, you've exchanged numbers. You're meeting up with this person. You're confiding in this person. You're considering this person to be a friend. Boundaries were definitely crossed because, like I mentioned, you're married or you're in a committed relationship with someone. And again, remember, if this is not you, then your partner could have been dealing with this situation. And they just haven't brought it to your attention yet. But also with this King of Cups, Taurus, this could be another person. This would be 4 people. And that's why I'm saying in the beginning that another married couple could definitely be involved in this. For some of you Taurus out there, you may want to open up other possibilities within your relationship or within your marriage. I'm only saying this because this is what I see and this is what I feel. Some of you, if you are married, may want an open relationship. Dare I say it, you are interested in maybe the swingers life. Maybe there is another married couple that you and your partner are interested in and want to have that discussion with. That is very possible. That is also a thing. Like it's common. People actually do this. This may be something that you're interested in, Taurus, and you don't know how to discuss this with your partner. I'm laughing a little bit because I feel like some of you Tauruses have already discussed this with the other couple. And they may be new to it too, or they may be vets at this whole thing. But you are already aware of a couple that you want to be involved with, and you just don't know how to talk to your partner about it. You haven't a clue. Taurus, for some of you, you're feeling like you're feeling bored in your marriage. Some of you may have been married for a very long time and you love your partner dearly. You'll do anything for them. You've been committed to them and your family, but you just feel like you need that spark back. You need something different, something exciting, something that's only agreed upon between the two of you, but it's a little risky. It seems a little taboo. Like it's almost like you're looking for that type of lifestyle right now. And hey, more power to you. No judgment over here if that's what you're looking for. I'm just saying what I see in these cards, okay? But with this Page of Wands, that could represent that there is some type of offer either coming your way or that you want to give to someone else. And this offer could be something good. Like, who knows if, some of you out there may have already discussed this with your partner and they may have seemed shocked and even upset at first, but may come back to you like, you know what? I thought about it, Taurus, and okay, I'm willing to give this a shot. For others of you, if this is not having to do with another married couple, this is just a love triangle. So that means there's a third person or more than another person involved. That other person could be this Page of Wands. It could be someone that's younger than you coming to you with an offer of wanting something more with you. And now that creates an even bigger problem. Okay, I'm feeling intuitively that for some of you, you don't want that from this other person. You do not want anything long term with this other person. You just want fun, okay? And you don't want them to come to you with any other suggestions than what you've already got going on with them at all. Taurus, this could be the other way around. You could feel like with this other person that you want a little bit more and that you want to break that news to them. Like, hey, yeah, I've really been thinking about moving forward with you and leaving my other person. Or I want something more with you. I'm more strongly feeling though, Taurus, that if you are seeing someone else, this person wants more with you. They think you're awesome. They want more than what you're willing to give. However, right now they don't know that you're not willing to give more than what's already going on. The fun, play, and Netflix and chill, whatever y'all been doing, you're totally fine with that. They want more. So what do you do, Taurus, to this Page of Wands? You block them with the Seven of Wands. You like, See, now it's getting messy. This was just supposed to be a little fun thing, a little play thing, whatever. But no, now you want more. I can't give you that. So Taurus, you could be blocking them on social media. If they had access to you on there, you could be blocking them just by your phone. You don't want to receive any text messages or phone calls. You don't want any emails. You're blocking them in more ways than one. Taurus, this could also mean that you decided that, this is just not worth it anymore. This is possibly too much for me. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this to my partner. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. So, I got a block up right now because I'm just not wanting to deal with all of this. Now, for others, this could be happening to you, Taurus. So that means that your partner has now communicated that they've stepped out or that they're interested in someone else. And you're guarded. They've come clean. This Seven of Wands can mean that you are absolutely guarded against them and anybody else who has something to say about it. You don't want to hear it. You can't believe that this has happened to you. Because this is somebody that you truly wanted to be with. Or that you're married to. You said vows. In front of everybody that you both know and love. Or maybe, you had a little elopement. But when you said them, no matter how you said them, you meant them. And for some of you, Taurus, your spouse went against that and they opened their heart up to someone else. So with clarifying the Seven of Wands, for some of you, you are in the energy of a Nine of Pentacles. That's a singles card. Some of you have already decided or has already left the relationship. Taurus has left the chat. I'm done. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. You don't want to be in the relationship anymore. You don't want to be married to this person anymore. Taurus, I have to say it because it's here. This could be the reaction of your significant other. If you reveal or they find out that you were with someone else while being with them, they possibly want to walk away from that. And that's tough. That is tough. But the conversation, should have taken place. If it didn't, of opening things up or feelings that, may have been developed towards someone else. Clarifying is the high priestess. So this represents some type of secret that is to be revealed, or some type of unexplored potential within this relationship. So with that being said, it can go both ways. If there are secrets, which obviously there's so many people in this reading, there's definitely some type of messing around or infidelity going on, whether it's towards you, Taurus, or it's by you. It's happening. And then as far as, the unexplored potential, that goes for you married couples out there, or you long-term couples out there who just want to spice up your relationship. But you haven't told your partner, so therefore it's a secret. They don't know. But you need to discuss these things with them, so both of you can decide how to move forward with the Three of Wands. Because deciding how to move forward is one of the first steps towards progress. Deciding whether or not you want to. It's the first step. Now, here's a warning. This conversation of deciding what to do, deciding if you want an open relationship, an open marriage, I'm going to tell you now, it's not going to be an easy one. Even if you think your partner is super open-minded and will understand where you're coming from with this suggestion, it is going to create a Five of Wands, which is conflict. Because now you've added someone else to the mix. Now your partner is going to feel like there's some type of competition. If there was another person involved, they're going to feel that way too. Because that other person still wants something with you, Taurus, if you're dealing with the third person. They are still interested in you. Clarifying the Five of Wands is the Lover's card. Oftentimes people see this and they're like, oh, this is true love, and look how connected they look, and it's, very intimate card. This card also, you see that S at the end of lover means plural, lovers. This means multiple choices of partners. That's what that means. And especially in this reading, it definitely means love choices, multiple people being involved, having a choice of partners, wanting a different choice of the type of partners you have, wanting to bring other people in your relationship. Maybe you want to be poly. That is definitely a thing. But whatever it may be, Taurus, communication, especially if you fall under this category of having this whole situation involve marriage, there needs to be some discussion here. Because it doesn't look like there's been much. Someone is still in the dark here, so that means that if there was some communication surrounding this situation of wanting an open relationship, there were some other things that just weren't revealed. And honestly, that's unfair to the other person. Like, put all your cards on the table. Lay it all out there. Say what it truly is that you want or you feel. You might be surprised. Your partner could actually want the same thing that you want. But they got to know first. So Taurus, please like, share, subscribe, and definitely comment on whether or not this resonated with you. Feel free to open up and tell me more details if it has resonated with you. I would love to know your story. Thank you so much, Taurus, for visiting my channel. And until next time, I can't wait to read for you again. Bye.